Guys, it's been about 6 or 7 years that I've actually started to try to date online, and here are my mistakes. I wouldn't say, I think I'll try to list at least 10 mistakes that I've made. So guys, it's been about 6 to 7 years since I've tried to date online. At the moment, I'm single. I have not found any success so far. But trust me, I would say that I'm at the point where I've actually learned over the years, and I'm here to put myself out there and use myself as an example to somebody who is on a similar journey. So if you'd like to listen to my experience and my lessons, watch this video from start to finish. Hiya, how are we doing? Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you so much for watching this channel. If you're a new subscriber, my name is Akonke Oge. I am a new YouTuber. I've been on and off this channel, but I'm trying to get back as much as I can. I'm trying to put myself back there as much as I can. So to encourage me, and if you'd like to see similar videos like this, kindly click on the subscribe button. Also click on the notification button if you'd like to see to get notifications of when I post. But I will try my best to keep posting as well as I can. So let's get right into it. So as I've said, it's been about 6-7 years since I've put myself out there to date with no avail. I kind of dated one person through my 20s, and almost at the end of my 20s the relationship ended, and I tried to put myself out there. So these are the lessons I've learned. The number one thing is that sometimes when relationship ends, it's okay to give yourself a pause, to analyze yourself, what went wrong, what you've done wrong. Sometimes you don't need a relationship. Sometimes you need self-discovery, to discover yourself, to understand yourself better. Sometimes you just need a year, probably do 2, to date yourself. Sometimes you need to also work on your career. It's not every point in time in your life that you actually need to date. There might be a point that you just need to do self-recovery, heal from trauma, and find God, whatever religion or whatever faith you believe. So that's number one thing that I failed in. Number two thing is, if you want to date online, and if you want to find the right person, you need to take your time. You need to not rush, which was the mistake I did. I realized that it's not everybody who gives me attention that is actually interested in what I am. A lot of Nigerian men will tell you they want to get married, they want to settle down because it's the norm, it's the way the society puts it. But a lot of these men do not want these things. In reality, a lot of these guys don't want to get married. A lot of these guys do not want children, and that's the truth of the matter, and it's something that we need to deal with. So my point being that ask questions as much as you can. The third thing is, some of these guys actually just want sex. They just want sex. So it's always good to define the relationship. What type of, because you meet these guys, they'll say, oh, I want a long-term relationship. What kind of long-term relationship are you looking for? Is it a long-term that I just want a long-term girlfriend that I'll be sleeping with, no string attached? Is it a long-term? Because that's way different from short-term. That's way different from casual relationship now. So a lot of these guys don't want to deal with girls that are outside or all over the place. They just want a decent girl to be sleeping with no string attached, and you be pushing, what are we doing? What's going on here? And they'll just keep lying to you just to make you feel better. They might even introduce you to their friends just to make you comfortable, but they have no intention of moving forward with you because they have emotional trauma and things that they are dealing with. Now, another thing that I've also learned is that aside asking the right question, take your time before you get intimate with the person. When you get intimate with the person, everything ends there. Like, you won't be able to discover more because it is more or less as if they've scored their goals. Pastor Kingsley said was that a man is always an hunter, and when he gets what he wants, he just relaxes. And that's how men are. Like, when you rush into sexual relationship with men, you will not find out anything again. But when you take your time, and that's how I've learned so many things, like when you take your time to know a man, where you don't rush in, you don't let him pressure you emotionally, you don't let him emotionally blackmail you, then you start finding out about the truth. His character will start coming out, some words, because a lot of people form. First week, second week, third week, fourth week, you might not know anything. People can still do drama. But the point where you're not giving him what he wants, a smoke cannot hide its fire. That's when he starts showing himself. That's when they start bringing themselves out. Another thing that I just need you to, especially when you're a woman that you're self-employed and you have your money, just be very, very careful, because a lot of these guys are looking for girls that will give them money. That's the truth of the matter. And you know, I made a grave mistake as regards this, as regards rushing a relationship, as regards this, because some guys just want a lady that, oh, they go out, the lady is paying, or they are stylishly borrowing money that they never ever give back. So you just need to be careful. And even whilst you're in a relationship with the person, be careful. Even if you're having sexual relationships with the person, be careful. Very, 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 very careful not to have unprotected sex, so it doesn't lead to unwanted pregnancy, because it's not all men that are having unprotected sex that actually want kids. So you don't become baby mama and you don't put yourself into trouble. And that's why I give glory to God that till now I've not been in that condition to have any child for anybody that's not worth it. So I'm very, very, very happy. And another thing is, it's online. You get what I mean? Like, you need to give yourself even 6 weeks, 2 months before you even start dating. It's not the first person or the second person that gives you attention that literally wants the things you want, especially when you want to settle down. A lot of these guys will give you the attention, tell you the right things you want to hear just to sleep with you or just to have you down the long term. Like, a lot of these guys deceive a lot. So as I've said, the right man is going to wait. He is not going to rush you. If you get what I mean, like, it's so easy for them to start pushing sex on you. Or this is how you start coming to cook for me. This is how you start coming to clean for me, and blah, 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 blah. But by the time you mention money, or you mention marriage, or you mention, can I speak to your mom or your dad? They start saying, oh, it's too early. It's too early. But they push wifely duties to you, and they don't give things that they don't give. They don't give husband duties, if you get what I mean. So this is my review overall over the years, like dating online, meeting people online, because I don't go out often. I've met a lot of guys. I've gone on dates. I am a Christian, firstly. If you know that it won't work in the beginning, if you know that it won't work from the beginning, don't go on first dates with a man. There's no point for you to go on first dates and then you now waste his money. These guys too, you pity them because they work for their money. Like, you don't need to play games with men. You don't need to give men attention when you know it's not going to work out. I don't think that's fair. It even delays, the right person coming your way, because when you're giving one person attention, you're not giving the right person the attention. So if you see it is not going to work, let it go. And my final advice is, do not ignore red flags. I don't ignore red flags, okay? In the next video, I'll be talking about the questions that you ask a man and how you're able to smoke a bad man out. So I hope you found this video helpful. There are a lot more things that I would like to say. I probably will do a part 2 video of this, but please kindly subscribe, like this video if you really like it. I'm still going to talk about my skincare. Like, am I not glowing? Like, I'm glowing. I'm going to do another video as regards my skincare. Like, well, I'm glowing on that light at least, but I know I'm glowing in general. But have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you for watching my video to the end. Kisses. Drop the word kisses if you actually watch this video from beginning to the end. Cheers. Bye.